Good morning, First Baptist. This is Pastor Doug. Last Sunday, we talked about the fruit of the Spirit, the ways that God is working in us to produce His character and His actions in us and through us. Different things that reflect the nature of God that others even can see and that we ourselves can see. And as we look back in our lives, we see that there is different ways that God is developing these characteristics in us. Here's an exercise that I think will be really helpful, is look at that list in Galatians 5 of love and joy and peace, etc. And identify, are there one or two things that it just seems like is somewhat lacking in your life at this point? And to be even to prayerfully ask God, would you develop that to a fuller extent in me? Love, for example. Perhaps there's a sense of just wanting to develop a greater love, maybe for people just in general. Or maybe there's some specific people that you really have a hard time loving. God, produce your love. Help me love them like you love them. Joy, that you would have the sense of wellness and well-being regardless of circumstances. Beth and I read a great psalm this morning that talked about how weeping lasts for the night, but joy comes in the morning. That the joy of the Lord would so fill you that it would push away any kind of discouragement and darkness in your life. Peace. That there would be a settledness, that you would be able to lay before God all the different things that maybe are pressing in on you, some of your cares and worries and anxieties. Cast those before Him. Patience, kindness. Maybe there's people that it's just hard to be patient with them. God, give me the long-suffering, the patience, like you are patient with me and you are patient with your people. Kindness in terms of how do I bless even others? How do I show wellness and goodness to them? Faithfulness, the sense of God, increase my faith and my trust in you. Gentleness, God, help me to always have the posture of a servant. The servant has a posture of gentleness. It's not lording it over other people. It's looking to say, how can I serve other people? How can I consider their needs as even more important than my own? And then even self-control. Is there an area of life that it's out of control? And it could even be a good thing. It doesn't have to be something that by nature is evil, but it's out of bounds. God, help me to rein that in and give me your control. I would encourage you, jot some of these things down, lay those before the Lord, and be expected. Maybe at the end of the week, look and say, was there anything that changed, even just in a week's time or next month? Use this time wisely to invest in the nature of God being formed in you. This Sunday, Melinda is bringing the word to us. Our family will be away on vacation, and I trust that she'll be bringing a good word, even coming back from the ABC USA conference in Puerto Rico. So I think Melinda, I anticipate will come back really full with things that God is doing even around the world that you won't want to miss. So I hope you have a great week, celebrating even the 4th of July next week. May God bless you richly. So long.